The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that, in the upcoming episodes, the Forrester Creations fashion village will once again be shaken when Quinn, the woman who once caused chaos with a series of unexpected tricks, makes a surprising return. Her appearance not only threatens the internal situation of Forrester, but can also completely change the power at this prestigious company. Below are the detailed developments, revealing each of Quinn's steps and how she can overthrow all forces, including her ex-husband Eric and those who dare to stand in her way. It's been a long time since Quinn left the stage of the bold and the beautiful, but her mark remains intact as a mysterious woman who is always ready to break all the rules to get what she desires. This time, Quinn returns when she learns that Carter has taken over many important jobs at Forrester Creations. She immediately felt that she had enough reason to join the war. Because of power and honor, Quinn wanted to assert her position, not letting anyone have absolute power at Forrester Creations, especially Carter, with whom she had a mixed relationship of love and hatred. Quinn still had a certain amount of assets and interests in the company. With her not giving up to anyone personality, she definitely wanted to regain or even increase this number of shares. Quinn always exuded a surprising charm. She loved intrigue, ready to engage in any power play. Before Quinn returned, Steffi had planned to use Daphne to seduce Carter to divide the company internally. However, Quinn's return suddenly turned everything upside down. With her deadly charm and formidable manipulation ability, Quinn was able to step in to replace Daphne to win Carter's heart. Steffi originally wanted to use Daphne to trap Carter, but Quinn once again asserted his high-level position. With just a few familiar provocations, Quinn was enough to make Carter turn his attention away from Daphne. Thus, Steffi not only lost an important chess piece, but also faced another greater danger when Quinn and Carter became a powerful pair. Instead of confronting each other, Quinn decided to cooperate with Carter to possess Forrester Creations. The two had a troubled but equally romantic relationship, and this deep acquaintance made them understand each other's strengths and weaknesses, forming a perfect juggler and catcher alliance. Quinn, with her cunning mind, took charge of logistics and planning, while Carter took on the role of implementation and legalization. If they joined hands, they could shake up the entire Forrester family. Once Quinn and Carter formed their Iron Alliance, their first target was none other than Hope and Brooke, two women who held a lot of decision-making power in the company. Quinn understood that Brooke and Hope were a big obstacle, because they had a voice and influence over Eric and the board of directors. While Steffi was busy with many of her own calculations, Quinn easily fanned the conflict with Brooke, whom she had long considered her eternal rival. Through both legal and untransparent tricks, Carter and Quinn could cancel binding contracts that exploited shares, or at least create enough turmoil to force Brooke and Hope to leave the company. Brooke was Eric's right-hand woman, and Hope also played an important role in the product lines. Kicking them both out of the company would be like cutting off Eric's protective network, leaving him more alone and vulnerable to being taken down. This move would also be a major blow to Forrester's reputation and morale, allowing Quinn and Carter to straighten up to the decision-making positions without much resistance. In the midst of all the tension, Eric would have to face the most brutal act. Quinn demanded that Forrester Creations be renamed to a completely new brand, decided by herself. After all, Eric still considers Quinn his ex-wife with many attachments. He believes that if he just appeals to the old feelings, Quinn will relent and return Forrester Creations, or at least stop at the level of sharing power. Eric did not expect that Quinn would reappear, this time with a more decisive and cold spirit than ever, especially when she had Carter's support. In response to Eric's plea, Quinn resolutely refused. She thought that Eric had despised or abandoned her in the past when she needed him most. Now she wants to prove that she is no longer dependent on Eric's feelings. The shock to Eric is even greater when Quinn declares that she will take over and rewrite the entire company's apparatus in the way she wants, ready to cut off all ties with the Forrester family. The plot is arranged logically and cleverly, making Brooke and Hope unable to react. The two of them gradually lose their reputation and even their financial resources. On Steffi's side, the plan of Daphne seducing Carter was completely ruined by Quinn's pulling the strings. Forrester Creations, which was originally an empire built by Eric and his family, is now at risk of becoming Quinn and Carter's own kingdom. Forrester's internal conflicts, divisions, and distrust of each other are constant. The unwilling departure of Brooke and Hope not only disrupts the executive board, but also leaves a gap that is difficult to fill in the relationship with customers and the media. When Quinn and Carter have absolute dominance, the question arises, can Eric, Ridge, or anyone in the Forrester family rise up to take back the company? Or will they submit and become hired servants for Quinn? This is also the time when a major counterattack is looming. Brooke, Hope, Steffi, and even outsiders like Katie, Bill, and Thomas may come together to save Forrester from the new power couple. In short, the bold and the beautiful is preparing to welcome a big bang named Quinn. Her return marks a dramatic power shift from her unfinished love affair with Carter to her ambition to overthrow a series of big names like Brooke, Hope, and Eric. Viewers will witness a week filled with intrigue, family conflicts, and complicated emotions. Will Quinn dominate Forrester Creations, or will she be caught up in the vortex of conspiracy she created? Let's continue to follow to discover the next exciting developments.